Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Devina Melisa, ID number A12120212. Okay, here I will present the result of my assignment. First, listening skill. Do you have difficulties or problems with listening? If yes, please explain. Yes, I do. I have difficulties in listening skills. I often got confused what people said on the audio or listen to people speaking English or the video. I often got difficult when I listened to what native speakers said. Not only native speaker, but some people would speak in English, especially for those who have special or unique accents like India, Pakistani, Chinese. Do you know what causes difficulties or problems in listening? If yes, please explain. Yes, I do. I think the main causes why I have difficulties in listening are lack in vocabulary. I don't know many vocabulary. Also, many words that I don't know how to pronounce. Is there any impact of listening skill difficulties on your learning activities? Yes, there is. When I get assessment from lecturer which uses an audio or recording, I will feel so hard and confused to identify what speaker said on the record, so sometimes it makes me give up to identify the answer. What solution, methods, technique did you use to solve your listening skill difficulties or problems? Sometimes I use podcasts and watching English movies to increase my listening skill and vocabulary. How did the solution, methods, techniques solve your problems? First, track podcast. I enter to the website and then I search some topic that I think interesting. I downloaded some audios that I think they had clear sound. Then I tried to listening to them. Second, track English movie. I usually look for an interesting movie. After I got it, I would try to listen to what the actor said in the movie while seeing the translation in my language. If I got some idioms, sometimes I take note but sometimes not. Also, I keep paying attention to the pronunciation. Second, speaking skill. Do you have difficulties or problems with speaking? If yes, please explain. Yes, I have difficulty in speaking because of lack of confidence, limits, time to study, can't memorize vocabulary, have difficulty in pronunciation, afraid to learn grammar, have difficulty translating, and don't have friends to practice with. Do you know what causes difficulties or problems in speaking? If yes, please explain. The cause of difficulties or problems in speaking due to lack of confidence can prevent you from bringing out your potential when appearing in public. One of the keys to successful public speaking is to cultivate your self-confidence. Is there any impact of speaking skill difficulties on your learning activities? The highest inhibiting factor related to the process of learning activities is the lack of tasks that make them less time to practice. Next factor, the highest obstacle related to the aspect of lecture material is matters that is difficult to understand. Then, the highest factors related to the personality aspect of the lecturer that causes students to have difficulty speaking in English, namely, lecturers who are too serious. Besides, therefore, the highest inhibiting factors regarding the use of English as the language of instruction in English is the lack of use of English. Furthermore, regarding the aspect of giving feedback, the highest inhibiting factors in the way of giving feedback that makes see student. What solution methods technique did you use to solve your speaking skill difficulties or problems? The solution in solving difficulties or problems in speaking skills is by taking existing English courses. How did the solution methods technique solve your problems? Solution methods technique that can solve your problems by identifying the problems, analyzing the problem, by brainstorming for a solution, and making decisions regarding the right solution. Third, reading skill. Do you have difficulties or problem with reading? If yes, please explain. Yes, I have reading problems, lack of vocabulary. Do you know what causes difficulties problems in reading? If yes, please explain. When I find vocabulary that I don't know or don't recognize because of incorrect decoding, then I tend to skip the reading. The more blanks in a line of text, the harder it is for me to make sense of reading. That's why my understanding is so bad, because I have a limited vocabulary or try to read text that is too high level. Is there any impact of reading skill difficulties on your learning activities? Yes, there is. Bad understanding. I find it very difficult to understand the meaning of this reading. What solution, methods, technique did you use to solve your reading skill difficulties or problems? Build vocabulary. How did the solution, methods, techniques solve your problems? Expand memorization. The more words are known, the easier it is to recognize them in reading, and learning words in context provides additional depth of meaning. 4. Reading skill. Do you have difficulties or problems with reading? If yes, please explain. I often have trouble coming up, up with ideas. This has to do with what we can write about, and I often lose ideas in the middle of the writing process and find myself struggling. Do you know what causes difficulties or problems in writing? If yes, please explain. Yes, there are several reasons. First, the lack of mastery in linguistics. This is related to shrewdness in the structure of writing. Second, not understanding how to put grammar well, and third, lack of knowledge in vocabulary. It becomes the most complicated problem in writing. Is there any impact of writing skill difficulties on your learning activities? Yes, of course there is, because of some obstacles in writing. It becomes an obstacle to better understand about reading. What solution methods techniques did you use to solve your reading skill difficulties or problems? The first must master linguistic and grammar well, so that it is easy to write with the right sentence, and second must think carefully about what ideas you want to write, so that there are no obstacles in reading, such as looking for some references on the internet, as well as increasing mystery in reading vocabulary. How did the solution methods technique solve your problems? If you have thought carefully about the idea to write, it will facilitate reading activities as well as mastery of linguistic and grammatical material, also easily able to share knowledge or anything about obstacles in reading and find solutions together. It will improve reading skills slowly. Documentation. Interviewers provide a member of listening skill group named Ilmawati, name A1212020, class speaking key. Interviews profile a member of speaking skill group named Mutiara Anissa Salsabila, name A1212002, class speaking key. Interviewers profile a member of reading skill group named Hazrawati, name A121201882, class speaking key. Interviewees provide a member of reading skill group named Noor, name A121202210, class speaking key. Okay, thank you for. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.